Hey everybody, welcome to Thursday's Workin'. I am excited that you're here and I'm excited to get going while we wait for a few people to roll in on this glorious day. I'm going to read you our disclaimer. Hopefully by then we have a couple viewers. So I'm gonna make it big because I'm getting old. Okay, in response to COVID-19, PSP is offering virtual fitness classes to Canadian Armed Forces members. By using social media platforms, virtual fitness classes are tailored to Canadian Armed Forces personnel and become accessible to all. Participants who are not Canadian Armed Forces members recognize and acknowledge their age, health status, and physical fitness levels are unknown, and it is entirely up to the individual to assess their ability to participate in this class. It is preferred to consult your physician before beginning any exercise program. We invite all participants who are not Canadian Armed Forces members to consult the Get Active Questionnaire of the Canadian Society of Exercise Physiology and its reference documents. If you experience pain or difficulty during the exercises presented in today's video, please stop and consult a healthcare provider. If a CAF member sustains an injury during this video, please remember to fill out a CF98. So now that we have that kind of nitty-gritty out of the way, we are going to dive into our class today. So my name is Emily. I am a fitness and sport instructor at the Dockyard in Halifax. Today we are going to focus on upper body and cardio. Anything else I'm thinking to tell you? Oh yes, sorry. You're going to need a little bit of equipment, a yoga mat for some kind of flat surface, and soft surface would be beneficial. Other than that, if you have a dumbbell, that would be excellent, but everything that we can do, even if it's unilateral, which means on one side, we can always do it with a different type of weight, a backpack, whatever you have, we will make it work. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna throw my timer on. We're going to go through an extended warm-up into a little bit of an upper body strength piece and then go on from there. So we're going to start. I want you to grab whatever you have as a weight, and we're gonna start with just 10 front squats. So belly nice and tight. We're going to drive the hips back, knees out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more for 10. Great. You're going to drop your weight or whatever you're using just down to about hip height. Arms are going to be straight. We're going to do a Romanian deadlift. We're going to go into a little bit of a wider stance. Legs are staying straight, hinging the hips, bringing that dumbbell down towards the floor, driving through the heels to the glutes back to a stand. We're going to do that for 10. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You should feel a nice stretch through your hips and knees. We're going to go into a shoulder to overhead movement. If you just have one object, so a singular backpack or what have you that you can't just use one arm with, you're just going to press overhead. The head is coming through the arms and the face is moving out of the way of the bar path. So we're going to do that for, we're at 3, going to 10, 4, 5, 6, nice and controlled, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Using that same weight, we're going to go into a count of 8 now. So we're going to do 8 of the following movements just for one round. We're going to start with a dumbbell thruster. So grab your dumbbell. If you are not comfortable with this movement, no big deal. Just let go of your weight and just do the same motions. weightless. So we're going to squat down, knees out. As we come up, we're gonna press that dumbbell overhead. Allow the power in your hips to pop that weight up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm gonna go into a bent over row. So you can do this a couple different ways. If you were doing a single arm, I'll demo that one first. So single arm dumbbell row, you can hold on, hopefully you can see me okay, to a couch or a chair for some support. Keeping the elbow in nice and close to the body, or if you'd like to do double arms, that's okay too. We'll hinge at the hips. So I'm gonna do double arms for now. So let's do 8. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep those elbows in. 6, 7, 8. Excellent. We're going to go into an up down modification for this. You can just use a chair to bring you up a little bit. Standard version, we're coming directly to the floor for 1. So 2, not quite a burpee. 3, jumping those feet back out to a plank position. 4, whoops. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more. 4, 10, sorry guys, that was only 8. We did 2 extra for good luck. Gonna go into a push press. So taking your weight, we're going to just dip our knees very gently and drive that weight overhead. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Excellent. You can put your weight down for a moment. Just grab a drink. We're gonna go into the last round of our warm-up. It's a warm day today for sure. You could open a window. Might not be the worst idea. Okay, last round. Now we're gonna do 6 reps of each movement, starting with 6 dumbbell thrusters. Remember, if the weight is uncomfortable, just drop the weight. Do the same arm and leg action. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Great job. Sumo deadlift, high pull. So I'm gonna switch to my backpack for this one. So you're going to go into a nice wide deadlifting stance, hinging the hips back. The back stays nice and aligned, bending the knees, and it's just as it sounds. So we're gonna do a deadlift with a high pull. So that's 1, 2, using those hips and arms, 3, 4, 5, elbows high and outside, and 6. Excellent. 6 burpees. So we're going to come all the way to the floor. Modification. My mat is just being so silly today. Modification for that movement. We're just going to use some type of a chair to elevate us ever so slightly. So I'll just quickly show you the modified version. Jumping the feet back, coming to a stand. For everybody else, we're gonna take it to the floor. We're gonna do 6. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more for 6. Excellent. Okay, so that is our warm-up done. Grab a drink of water and we're gonna head into our main set. I just had to plug my phone in because my daughter has a terrible habit of unplugging things on me. I apologize. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna put my timer on. We're going to do a 5-minute AMRAP. What does that mean? It means as many reps as possible. However, the difference is we're gonna do this for quality and we're gonna kind of move through it together. So I want you to find a weight of some sort. So whether that's a heavy backpack or a dumbbell, whatever you have access to. I have a 30-pound dumbbell, but I'm gonna use both hands for the duration of this exercise. So we're gonna do 3 different movements. Movement 1, we're going to do a traveling push-up, which I will demo. Movement 2, we're going to do a tempo floor press. And movement 3, we're going to do 3 inchworms. So our rep scheme, 5 push-ups, 5 floor presses with a tempo of 3, 1, 1, and inchworms. So let me walk you through at least the first round. We'll go a little bit slower, and then the next round we'll all be professionals. So here we go. We're gonna start with a traveling push-up. We're gonna go to our 4-point position on our toes or on your knees, whatever you find is the most accessible. We're going to walk our hands 2 steps to the left, chest comes down, pushing through the palms. 2 steps back to the center, chest comes down, push through the palms. 2 steps to the right, chest comes down, push through the palms. Good, so that was 3, 4, 5. Excellent. We're going to grab your weight. We're going to come to the floor. 5 floor press with a 3, 1, 1 tempo. What does that mean? That means we are going to start from the top, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, and 1. Return to full extension. 1, 2, 3, lower, and 1. 1, 2, 3, lower. 1 second back to the top. Great job. That was 3. We got 2 more. 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. Excellent. Bring the weight to the side. We're going to do 3 inchworms. Focus on your arms doing a lot of this work. So hinge at the hips, walk your hands out, push it up at the end, walk those hands back in. That is 1. Here we go for 2. Let the hands do the walking, just as if you're doing a handstand walk. That's 2. We have 1 more. That's 3. Excellent. And we're going to go back to our traveling push-up. So now that you guys have the hang of how this is gonna work, you'll be pros. So 5, 5, and 3. Let's do that traveling push-up. Start in the center. 2 steps to the left. 2 steps to center. 2 steps to right. 2 steps to center. 2 steps to right, or left, sorry. All right. Floor press. Grab your weight. Remember the tempo.
Halfway there.
3, 1, and 1. Starting from the top. 1, 2, 3. Slow lower and push. 1, 2, 3, and push. 1, 2, 3, and push. 1, 2, 3, and push. Excellent job. Back to the inchworm. Starting at the end of your mat, allowing your arms to do the work, walking out to full extension. Push up. Allow the arms to walk back. That's 1. We have 2 more. 2. 1 more, everybody. I want the elbows in close to the side. No chicken wings. Great job. We're going to go into our push-up once more, starting on the opposite side, so we get the same amount of reps in on each shoulder. All right. 1, 2, 3, back to center. 4, 5. Excellent. We have 1 minute to go. Let's get those chest press or the floor press. So remember our count starting from the top. 3-second lower. Woo! 1, 2, 3, and push. That's what I get for trying to get hair out of my eyes with a 35-pound dumbbell in my hands. 2, slow lower, and push. That's 3. Slow lower and push. That's 4. 1 more. Slow lower, elbows in, push. That's 5. Excellent. Let's get those inchworms in. Last movement. Let's try to go for all 3. So walk those hands out. That's 1. That's 2. Timer wants to stop us, but let's do that last one. And 3. Awesome. You should be nice and sweaty, nice and warm by now. We're gonna go into our first set, our main set, I guess. We're doing a combination of strength and cardio throughout this 8-minute EMOM. So if you've done my classes before, you kind of know the EMOM structure that I like to use. Keeps us nice and organized. So we're going to do 4 different movements. I'll walk you through them. I'll cue you along the way. Don't worry, which means we're doing every movement within this 8 minute, every minute on the minute, doing it 1 time. Or sorry, 2 times. Brain fart. So first one is a tempo push-up. I'll walk you through the first one. So you're coming down to your toes or your knees, depending. You're going to do slow lower, 1, 2, 3 down, hold for 1, 1, 2, 3, back up. We're doing 12 of those. You're going to do a minute of toe taps to an object, floor press, very similar to what we just did, and up downs. Those are the movements we're gonna rotate through. I will cue you along the way. If you feel like you don't know what those movements are, don't worry. I will make sure you're on the right track. So we're going to start with our first 8 minutes. So our first movement that we're going to do is 12 tempo push-ups. 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, 3. Modification for this is just using the arm of a chair or a wall. So let's get going. 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, 3. 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 That's 4 in. 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, 3. If you don't get 12 in within the minute, that's okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, 3. Just whatever work you can get done. 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, 3. Let's call it there. So it doesn't matter how many you get, the goal's 12, but that's okay. We're gonna get to our next movement, which is our toe tap to an object. So you can either step to the object or you can speed it up with a hop, whatever you like. We're gonna be here for 45 seconds. This is nice because you can work as hard or as relaxed as you feel like you need to today. I know it's warm. The important thing is just that you're moving. Try to think about opposite arm, opposite leg. We're halfway. After this, we're transitioning to the floor press. Same movement as we did In our strength portion, the difference is we're changing our tempo. So rather than slow lowering down, we're slow pushing back up. Stopping there, coming to the floor. This time we're starting at the chest. Nice and slow from the chest overhead. 1, 2, 3, pause, and back down. 1, 2, 3, pause, and down. Slow pushing up. 1, 2, 3, pause, down. 1, 2, 3, pause, down. 1, 2, 3, pause, down. We're halfway there. 1, 2, 3, pause, down. 1, 2, 3, pause, down. 1, 2, 3, pause, down. 5 more seconds. 1, 2, 3, pause, down. All right, we're gonna stop there and we're gonna go into up downs, and then that's our first round done. All right, remembering our modification for this, if you need to use a chair or if you need to step it out, I'm gonna demo one of those. So just step, 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 and stand. Or you can do the standard for this movement, jumping your feet back to behind your mat. Your back is flat and you're in a nice plank position. Halfway.
There.
Goal here is just to keep moving. Speed really doesn't matter. As long as your body is moving for the whole 50 seconds. Stopping there. We're gonna do that tempo push-up. Remember, 3, 3, 1, 3. Going from your knees, from your toes, on a chair, whatever you need to do. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3. Pause. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, pause. 1, 2, 3. Good job. 1, 2, 3. Pause. 1, 2, 3. Great job, everybody at home. 1, 2, 3. Pause. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. 1, 2, 3. Pause. 1, 2, 3. We're halfway there. Over halfway there. Keep moving. 1, 2, 3. Pause. 1, 2, 3. All right, we're done our push-ups. Moving into our toe taps. Just a reminder, scaling is just a march. The faster you go, it's totally up to you. Everything is relative to you and how intense you would like your workout to be for today. You guys are doing so well. I know you're probably warm. Hopefully you can find a beach. We're halfway. Keep those feet moving. 20 seconds to go. Then we're gonna go into our floor press. Remember, we're pressing from the bottom to the top. Taking 3 seconds to do that. That's our tempo. Keep moving. Stopping there. Position yourself on the floor accordingly. Awesome. Remembering your elbows are on the floor, making contact with the side to start, with your sides to start. Nice, slow up. 1, 2, 3, pause, and down. 1, 2, 3, pause, down. Keeping the tension. 2, 3, pause, down. 1, 2, 3, pause, down. 1, 2, 3, pause, down. We're halfway. 1, 2, 3, pause, down. 1, 2, 3, pause, down. 1, 2, 3. Pause, down. Fantastic, you guys. 4 seconds. Pause and down.
10 seconds.
All right. On to our up downs, scaling accordingly. And here we go. This one, my silly mat just is not getting along today too. Remember, you can go as fast or as controlled and relaxed as you want to. This is your workout. We're just here to give you a couple suggestions. We're halfway.
Halfway there.
Two seconds. Come to a stand. And we are at 8 minutes. Grab a drink. I'll wait till my clock runs out.
Well done.
Awesome. All right, we're changing things up now. We're gonna go every 6 minutes. Sorry, every 1 minute for 6 minutes. We're dropping our movements by 1 movement. So now we're going to do a shoulder to overhead. We're going to do 30 seconds of air squats or jump squats, whatever you feel like you can manage, and then a minute of mountain climbers. So just grab a drink while I demo the first movement. Just kind of keep moving around on your mat. So if you have a single dumbbell and you would like to do single arm shoulder to overhead to increase the intensity, you're just going to either press directly overhead, or if the weight is quite heavy, just dip your knees to allow you to press that weight up. If you feel more control with the weight in both hands, you can just simply press that weight from your shoulder to overhead, or if you find it heavy, you can just bend your knees, popping the weight up a little bit into what we would call a push press. Okay? Everyone's good with air squats, I know that for sure. Or you can do a jump squat, I'll demo that as we go. And then of course, mountain climbers, you can use your chair for that if you need to just elevate yourself a little bit. So here we go. Again, we're gonna have the chance to do every movement 2 times, only 3 movements to go through this time. We're gonna get started in 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna start with that shoulder to overhead for 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Halfway there.
12. We have a little bit of a recovery if you need one. If you're doing single arms, you may still be working, that's okay. We're gonna move into our squat jump. I'll just demo that while we're waiting. So for a squat jump, just as it sounds, squatting, jumping. 30 seconds of that. Or you can just step and squat, whatever you feel most comfortable with. Here we go, pace yourself. This is one of those movements that you don't want to come out of the gate too hard. Eight seconds. And stop there. Walk it out, keep moving. Gonna go into mountain climbers. You can do these from the floor or holding on to a chair, whatever you feel like you need to do.
10 seconds.
We're gonna come to the floor. 1 minute of mountain climbers. Great job. Bringing that knee in towards the chest. a good tempo. You can run them if you choose, or a little bit slower, focusing on the core, pushing through the shoulders. Arms are supporting us. Forty seconds to go.
Halfway there.
We're halfway. Ten seconds to go. Your belly's probably feeling this by now. Your arms are too. 2 and 1. Come on up to a stand. We're halfway through this set, going into that shoulder to overhead press. Doing 12 of these. Here we go. 1, 2, belly's tight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Taking that next 10 seconds to recover before we move on to our step and squat or our squat jumps.
10 seconds.
If you find yourself needing to switch between the squat jumps to air squats, that's okay too. We're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, go ahead. "30 seconds, or you're stepping and squatting, stepping and squatting. Whatever you feel like you need to do. 8 seconds to go. Stopping there, grabbing a drink. We're gonna go into our last minute of mountain climbers. This is our last movement for the set.
10 seconds.
All right, come to the floor. If you are comfortable with that, if not, use your chair to help you out. Shoulder hand placement directly under the shoulders. Belly's nice and tight, controlling the movement. We are here for the long haul, so if you feel like you need to stop and take a breather, that's okay. We're halfway.
Halfway there.
20 seconds to go. Six seconds. 2 and 1. Great job. Okay, we're gonna let the clock run out. We're gonna go into our final movement. This is going to be our final set, I guess. This is going to be a 4-minute EMOM, cutting it back to 2 exercises. 1 minute. Minute 1, we're going to do thrusters. Minute 2, we're going to do toe touches. So thrusters are a full body movement. We are incorporating our legs and our arms. If you find that this is a movement that you find quite challenging, we can kind of break it up so it's separate. So I will demo the movement in full, as I did at the beginning. Squat down to full extension, push up, pop the hips to full extension, squeezing the glutes together at the top, letting the weight come overhead. If that is too challenging, you can simply squat, stand, and then press. One obviously is a little bit more cardiovascular than the other, but you're still getting a great workout no matter what. Second move is those toe touchers. on your sandbag or your backpack or whatever your object is. So I'm gonna put my clock on. I guess I timed out for 4 minutes. You're going to have the opportunity to do each move twice. All right, we're gonna start with the thrusters. Starting in 5. All right, we're working for 40 seconds. High volume here, so really pace yourself. Or if you're really pushing yourself, you can breeze through and see how many you can get within the minute, but pressing through those shoulders, pressing through the palms to get the weight overhead, belly's tight, snapping the hips. That's what's helping us up. We're over halfway. All right, weight down. 10 seconds, we're going into toe touches. They can be just a march, or you can speed them up. Here we go. 50 seconds here. Great job, keep it up. We're at that halfway mark. I think. 20 seconds. Kind of simulating a run, just like we were outside. Come on, you guys. Stopping there. Grabbing your drink, we have 10 seconds. Starting those thrusters again. Good news, we're halfway there. All right, grab the weight. Again, your scale is just a squat and shoulder to overhead or standard movement, making it 1. A little bit of coordination. Great job. Proud of you guys for sticking through this when I know it's so beautiful outside, but I do appreciate it. So thank you. We're halfway, 20 seconds. I love teaching big compound movements where the whole body's kind of involved.
10 seconds.
Stop there. Last minute. For some hockey fans, last minute of play in the 3rd period. All right. Last one. Having an odd jump when you do this kind of helps you to think about moving forward, just as if you were, as I mentioned, running outside. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Keep those elbows in. We're halfway. 20 seconds to go. Come on, you guys, push to the end. This is our last movement. 2, 1, stop there. Great job. Grab yourself a drink, and we're gonna get ready to cool down. We have a nice long, nice long stretch in store. That'll help kind of recover you, get you set up for the rest of your day. All right, well, we have a second to kind of breathe. Remember, if you are watching this today, snap some pictures of yourself, send them to us. and you can be entered in a chance to win a prize from PSP. All right, guys and girls, everybody at home, let's just take a couple steps forward and a couple steps back. We'll just move through our mat. Allow the shoulders to relax. We did a ton of upper body work today. All right, kind of staying where we are. Let's inhale, bring our arms overhead. As we exhale, we're going to just dip to the right. I'm just realizing my PSP flag looks backwards to you guys. My phone must have decided to do something funny today. Inhale back to center, exhale to the other side. Inhale back to center. We're going to put our hands in behind our back. Let's push the chest outwards. If you have tight shoulders, you will for sure feel this. Let's hinge at the hips. We're gonna interlace our wrists to start this movement. If you feel like you wanna move to your hands, you can definitely do this. So interlacing the wrist, hinging at the hips. Now come out to a interlaced finger position and allow your arms to stretch as if the gravity is pulling them over your head. Of course, that won't happen, but good. Let's release the hands to the floor and just kind of let them hang here like a rag doll. Let's bend our knees ever so slightly. Bring your belly to your chest and allow your neck to dangle in rag doll position. Let's just hold this here for 3 breaths. Great, we're gonna come down to the floor. I'll rotate so you can see me. I want you to rotate your wrists so that your palms are facing the camera. And then very gently, you're going to sit back into your heels. You're gonna feel a stretch in through your forearm. We'll spend 5 breaths here, and you can kind of rock in the position a little bit if you need to help you get some range, but most of us are pretty tight in through here and our range of motion is quite limited. So just work with what your body's giving you for today. Very gently rock so that your shoulders are just a little bit more forward, releasing the tension off your wrists. You're gonna plant your left foot into your left arm into the mat, or your left hand, sorry. You're gonna take your right arm, and just like you're a big sewing needle, you're gonna sew the right arm through the hole that the left arm is creating. And I want you to press with the top of your hand that's making contact with the floor away from the floor, and you're gonna feel a stretch through your shoulder. Good, push through the palm that's making contact with the floor and switch to the opposite side now. So the left hand is a big sewing needle going through the loop that the right hand has created, pressing into the floor with the top of the hand. Feeling a stretch through your shoulder on your left side. Excellent job. Okay, for the next one, you're going to need to use a chair, or you can use a wall. I'm gonna grab my wheelie chair here. I hope you can see. There we go. So you're going to walk your hips. Good thing this has wheels, because maneuvering it will be challenging so that you can see it. Okay, so you're going to come so that you're standing at your chair, your hips are making contact. Take 2 steps back. I know you can't see that. Then you're going to press into the chair with your palms. Allow your head to come through the hole created by your arms making contact with the chair. Great job. Come back up to a stand. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you had a good workout. It's a beautiful day, so get out there and enjoy it. Again, if you are listening, don't forget to snap some pictures of yourself doing today's work in and submit it for your chance to win a TRX kit. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.